In February 2014, a group of artists, art workers, scientists, rangers and even tow truck drivers ventured to the Woolwash on the Georges River. Their purpose was to salvage 6 rusty old cars from the Woolwash and make a sculpture out of those cars. It was a big project and a real mission to get the cars out of the river. There was even a smoking ceremony done by Uncle Ivan. So when the cars were brought back here to this Ed's Shopping Centre car park, an outdoor studio was formed. The team worked really hard for 7 weeks on this sculpture, and after the 7 weeks, on about the 14th of April in 2014, the sculpture was finished and they transported it just over here to Ed's High School, about 200 metres down the road. And here it is, Buru Transforma, or as the locals used to call it, Rusty. Buru Transforma, as you can see, is a large bust of a kangaroo. Now, this wonderful creation was made by Michael Tuffrey, a Polynesian artist from New Zealand who worked on this tirelessly with his team. Michael was known for bringing so much energy to the project and so much knowledge. Buru Transforma was commissioned by the Campbelltown Arts Centre and partnered by the Museum of Contemporary Art. Campbelltown Council also supported it. So what were the aims of Buru Transforma? The aims were really to show a link between river health and environmental issues such as littering, dumping and arson. But it was also more than that. It was to show the people of Ed's the wonderful natural bushlands that surround it and how cleaning up the environment can make it look so much better. So to get community pride in their environment again. But it also involved youth in the project as well. Ed's high school students were involved in activities such as printmaking and various other things associated with the project. Buru Transforma also had a practical aspect as well. So as if the sculpture of a kangaroo wasn't Australian enough, they decided to put a barbecue in there as well. How Aussie is that? What a wonderful idea. But overall, it was to get pride back into the suburb, pride in Ed's. I think it's a wonderful sculpture.